My name is Jackie Seifert, and I'm a licensed family child care provider.
I used to work in the developmental disabled field and found that I loved caring for people, but I wanted to stay home with my own kids and make a difference in the younger population. So I chose to leave the outside workforce and start childcare.
It's about raising children in a family atmosphere. That's what I look at for family childcare.
What I love the most about being a family child care provider is seeing the children when they understand something or they get something, that aha moment. I feel really lucky to see that.
Probably the biggest thing is being able to make a difference and make a connection with children. Even though you don't physically, they're not your children, they are your children Monday through Friday.
See how much they grow from 6 weeks till they go to school. It's just amazing what they all learn in that 5-year span. It's just amazing. You just don't understand. It goes too fast.
And your heart breaks when they leave you. And I take the kids to preschool for the first day and I cry, and I take pictures and I send them to mom and dad. So they just become your own. And you open your heart to somebody else.
Some of the challenges that I feel that we face, just lack of respect sometimes from, parents or the community themselves. I just feel that they view us as babysitters.
One of the biggest challenges is the perception of what childcare is. I think a lot of people don't view it as a profession. They view it as a babysitter, and that so is not what it is.
I like people to represent and know that we are a business. We don't want to be called babysitters.
We are giving pretty much the same service. We're certainly being rated on the same scale as the centers are, and it is a much more affordable level for them. And in the times we live in with the tough economic situations, I think this is the no-brainer solution, is family child care.
I would like to see more people realize we are a profession too, and I'd like the state to realize that we are a profession too. We're not just watching the kids, we are
taking care of them.
And their brains are like sponges, and they absorb all this stuff, and we're helping them get ready for kindergarten.
Teaching them, educating them.
Exactly.
I would describe Parent Aware as a rating program that allows providers to prove to parents that they have what it takes and they're adding quality to their family child care program to ensure that the children are ready both socially, cognitively, and emotionally for kindergarten.
It's rated by an outside source, so there's no discrimination, so to speak, or no bias. It's not me just saying, oh yes, I do this, this, and this. It's me proving to somebody else that I do this, this, and this, whatever it happens to be.
It says a lot about you as a provider as well, that you are willing to go the extra feet to make this a quality program, and that you are really truly dedicated to your position and making a difference to these children. I mean,
we're all good providers. There's many good providers, but it just gives you some accountability for your training, for your actions, for your program. And it lets parents know kind of where you sit and that you care enough to go this extra step. To move forward, to do the extra training, to do the extra paperwork, that you care enough in your program and in your business to be a better professional for the kids you care for.
And I think the parents are starting to come around and view me a little bit as an educator and not the babysitter anymore. And that's really important.
I am just in the beginning stages of Parent Aware. I've started some of my documentation and some of my written assignments.
And right now I am starting my Star 2 part of the Parent Aware, and I've just gone through it and I've done my Star 1.
I'm starting to attend a lot of my trainings, so I'm kind of still in the midst of starting it.
It does take a little work on the provider's part, but if you have the drive to have those 4 stars, that's something that nobody can take away from you.
And I kept saying, well, when's it coming to Brown County? And now I've been told it's coming in 2014.
And what was your initial response?
Confusion, and so confused. I mean, I went to a lot of the trainings that were Parent Aware put together, and after I took I don't know how many trainings, they had actually what is parent aware training for us to go to, and I still came out confused.
I think in your smaller cities and towns, it's a little bit different childcare than in your metro, where you don't know any of your clients coming in. Well, right now, a lot of people know your clients coming in before they've even been in your house. And if you don't, somebody that you have knows them.
But have they really been down here to see how we operate?
Especially in a rural community, it's more than the cities, because you have to travel. It's not like it's,
In our back door.
in our back door.
To get to a good training, at least Mankato. Wouldn't
Yeah.
you say, ladies, would be the closest?
Yeah.
Which for me, it's 45 minutes probably to get to wherever in Mankato.
Yep.
And then 45 minutes home again. And then I start daycare at 5.
Some of the providers are hesitant to participate in the program because of the extra training. We work from 7 to 5 or whatever your hours are. I want to be home with my family.
We have to accept that too. You can't go in and expect everybody to give to you. Yes, it'd be nice if everybody paid for my trainings and the time and all that and the mileage, but no, that's part of my profession also. I have to give to make myself better. So
I feel some of the providers have shared concern about, kind of dragging their feet getting started, because there are a lot of classes that they are expected to take in a certain amount of time, and many of them that I know have young children. I myself have a 7-year-old child, and it has been a lot, but in the end it'll be so rewarding for everyone involved.
I hope it comes to our county and people
Take
make use
advantage
of
of
it.
it,
Right.
But I think that's a big struggle for us, is trying to get the community on board to realize what we do.
it might be good for state leaders to even have, people that are in the profession be part of that process like they do for making policies, or bringing new things in, and get providers that are in it for years, or even new ones also from all different areas of the state.
I figure, if state's going to roll with it in a few years, why not take advantage of the program now when there's mentorship to help you get through the program, versus down the road when there's no mentorship, there's nobody to help you through the process.
I currently have a mentor, and I really wish when I started in family child care that I could have had a mentor right away.
I would like, sometimes it's not a bad idea to go one-on-one with a trainer, to me.
Yeah, or
maybe I'm one of these type that I don't want to speak in front of a group.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of questions.
And it kind of gives you the resources to either call my mentor and say, hey, I scored a little bit low in this category, what do you suggest I do? So it just gives me another resource to call and bounce ideas off and get information to help the kids.
Sometimes I think as a provider, you're kind of out there in your own home, and you maybe feel like you don't really have a place. And this way you just kind of are taking and having some attachment. You're kind of feeling attached instead of like you're dangling out there, and it gives you a sense of belonging.
I fully intend to participate, yes.
I'm very excited for it to come in 2014,
Actually.
because
I am
I've been looking forward to it, and yes, I've been going. And just so it's in the community, and hopefully some more of these providers will get on board.
I know.
I want to be on board too, but my life is busy.
I
don't just go home. I don't go to work and go home very often.
Because we are this is our life profession.
Well, you have to convince them of their profession first.
yeah, that this is a
That
profession.
this is what their profession is. Do they really enjoy it? I mean, are they doing this for the same reasons you are? I mean, did you go into childcare just because you had kids, and then we went to school and you quit? I'm in childcare because I like children a lot.
We just want to keep doing the best that we can do for our little people.
Go that extra mile for those kids. You chose to be a child care provider because you love kids. now take the next step.
We're all willing to educate and learn
Yeah,
and
we're all willing,
grow
but
in our profession all the time. We always are.
Yes.
It's going to be a good program, I think, down the road. I really do. And just jump feet first and give it a try.
I would say if you're looking at becoming involved in Parents Aware, or if you're still maybe a little on the fence, take that leap, because you will be so happy that you did. You will feel like your day is full of purpose and full of meaning. And when those little kids get the light in their eye and the aha moment, it just warms you inside and out, as well as it does their parents. And it's a really good thing to add quality to your program.